now today with the internet, man, people could just see styles are more homogenized, I would say. I think graffiti level is getting a lot better. If you look at like a magazine now, there's so many good artists, so much talented graffiti and like amazing works. And back then, when you were young, like there was only a few that really stood out like that. So if you were just starting today, then you have a lot more food to look at than we had back then. Before, when I wrote, you didn't see styles beyond your city unless you really sought to go look for it, or you wrote by mail to writers who send you shit. So, you know, we're oblivious to what's going on everywhere else. I mean, we're not at fault for that. It's just how shit is. So we just learned what was in our neighborhood and try to figure out how it works, you know, just within our culture in our little area. You know, back in the day, we used to mix a lot of our own colors for custom colors and collect strange brands just to find jungle green, you know? Like when you couldn't find nice colors for a while, they had like in the late 90s or mid 90s, Krylon, they discontinued all their good colors, like jungle green, brick, pastel aqua, Chippewa, all these dope colors that like ranges you need, they just discontinue it, and they gave us like a bunch of pastel soft mauve lavenders and jades, all these fucked up ass colors. So we just had for a while doing strain of pieces for shitty ass colors in LA. You know, if you look at the mid 90s, there's some fucked up ass colors, and just because that's all we had, you know? It's crazy now, like you have everything at your disposal, every color, every tip, every type of tip. We had to actually go collect our tips and clean our tips because you couldn't go buy any. So if they get clogged, you'd have to sit there and douse them in paint thinner for like a week, you know? So like, I think things were tougher there. You actually learn a lot that way, which I actually liked it the old way. It's definitely easier to come off with a nice piece today.
I'm gonna eat all of this before I leave. On a crepe. Yeah.
I think I tagged for a few years, and then this girl up the street when I was in 6th grade, she had some Krylon in her garage, and she gave me hot pink, aqua turquoise, and maybe true blue, 3 cans. So that night, I lived behind the supermarket. At like 3 in the morning, I woke up. I was probably like in 6th grade. I hopped my fence, and there was this beautiful wall like right behind my house. And I did a piece that said Wreck. That was one of my first piecing names. I still have a flick of it too. It's a terrible piece. I got the name Tyke for my brother, Summit. He was an AWR, and I used to hang out like a little runt. I was the smallest one, and they called me Tyke. I was short back then too, and then like 4 years later, I sprouted and I became taller than everybody, which is ironic. I got a lot of influence from Crush, KSN, TCF AWR, because when I was young, he was a mentor to me, probably when I started writing graffiti in like 6th, 7th grade. For a while, I was kind of mixed like organic style and things I like monsters mixed into my pieces. Part of my influence probably came Haze 2, like that computer rock shit. So I thought of like doing an organic computer rock. So a lot of times when I paint in my head, it's like do a computer rock, but it's not computer, it's organic monster rock. I think I just got burned out on graffiti after a while. So I started doing a clothing company called Witness. So I dropped the S on the Witness and just kept it WITNES because no one wrote that. I thought it was a cool name. I like the letters. I like doing 6 letters rather than 4 now. It's more challenging, and it kind of gave me a new burst of energy, so I just kept going with it. The tour started in Paris, and so then we went to Amsterdam for a few days, and we did a piece at the Wall of Fame in Amsterdam, and then checked out some coffee shops out there and whatnot, ate some good food. And then we came back to Paris, and then we did an exhibition at Le Grand Palais. Very fucking nice place, crazy. Just tons of ill art there, man, insane. And just a little bit of graffiti, which is nice. So I think it's always good to share with your styles with other people, to show the world, you know, what you're doing, where you're at. And to organize it and have someone like actually put the effort to do the project and to get it going, you gotta support it.
Yo, dude. Yo. What's up? Does that shit say up there? It says all up on the interweb, bro. Worldwide, 2010. Futurista. AWR. Yolandi Vessa, Ninja, DJ High Tech. The fucking IWR, the answer, boy. All right, I'm out of here, man. I gotta catch a plane.